Appreciate that, Holly. Raiders kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. From deep, it's Clark. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. All right, guys, let's chat for just a moment about Washington. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hotter.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds. And then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters. Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Washington. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty.
Here we go. Ready to go.
Running inside. It's Washington. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. A designed run for the quarterback. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Third and long right here. Here's Williams to throw. Right side, it's Washington. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Red Evan on the RPO. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
And the Huskies have their offense in high gear. Williams on the play fake. Under pressure. Gets away. Buys time to his left. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll need a bunch on second down. It's Williams again. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. Jumped on top of the pile.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Williams from the gun on third down. He wants to take the top off. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. They put the brakes on it.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline with your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Turns it upfield. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Speeding down the left side. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
What an enormous play, the 99-yard touchdown pass. But Palmer, when you're in that end zone and you're backed up and you could take a safety, what's going through your head?
Oh, man, your clock's going up. You know you got to get the football out quick, but I'll tell you, you're also licking your chops because you know in this area of the field, you probably have one-on-one opportunities to the outside. So if you get time and you're able to make an accurate throw, you could hit pay dirt, and they just did.
Christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Washington. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Hits inside. It's Washington. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Stepping to the right. Fires to the big fella. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. and they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Defense looks like they're coming. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver there working on the crossing route. And a big thing for the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time to work through all the traffic, get by the linebackers in the middle of the field, and work all the way over to the other side. The offensive line has to give the quarterback time, and the QB's got to be patient, but it all worked out perfectly, and they're able to get a big play.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Fresh set of downs going up top. With the catch, it's Perry. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
You know, it's easy to catch the football, but it's a lot harder to catch it when you're about to be out of bounds and you got to twist your body and turn it and keep it in bounds. What a great job by the receiver with great body control, staying in bounds and making the catch.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Play action with Williams. They're all over it. Throwing on the run. Goes high to pull it in. Off to the races. Touchdown, Washington. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
And he added the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Drops back on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real
makes the grab on the left side. Breaks free, and he might be gone. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. In the red area, it's Joyner. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Defense in press coverage. Left side, it's Gentry. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Williams. Here comes the heat. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands.
Into the secondary on the right. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Williams unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And there's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Williams. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide right, it's Eldridge. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, and maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Still looking. Looking down the left side. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Sweep. Let it go.
Third down from the gun, Williams. Oh, pressure's coming. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more snap coming before halftime. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the number 5 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Huskers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is.
The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Right side, it's Hudson. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Red Raiders have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll give it to Joyner. Breaks the tackle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Hudson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Wants to throw on first. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
Makes the grab. It's Joyner. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that side.
Second down, gonna throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Gentry. Snowed under by the defense. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
What a disappointment. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Handoff to the single running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got some green grass. Oh, he's got some space. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Red Raiders come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The corners are walked up tight. Press center down's going to the air. Got it! Touchdown, Red Raiders! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Texas Tech, 35. Washington, 14.
Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll start on the ground with Washington. He's got enough. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Hey, finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Play fake, Williams. Unloads it downfield. And it's picked off for the third time today.
They know we're going to throw it out there, baby. Oh, yeah, he got the best stop and go. That's all. No trying to get an eye.
That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Snags it down the right side. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Fresh set of downs going up top. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop you.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Good coverage to knock that pass away.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
He's changing the play. Here's Williams to throw. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, Williams. Keeping his eyes downfield. On the move, he fires. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Washington has a lot of things working. Set up with another 1st down. The give to the lone running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Williams to throw for it on 4th. He'll take the deep shot. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Turning it on. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Red Raiders trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. They want to think this 3rd and 1 play over, and they'll use a timeout here. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. So they got nothing on the last play. Here's 3rd and goal from the 1. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
49, Washington, 21.
Coming out with it, it's Clark. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Washington. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Making the adjustment on the play. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pressure going right. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.
And I like that a lot by this defense, like understanding.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a move. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Washington.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams throws to the tight end, working the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
He's got him in the flat. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. After this, it'll be a wrap. Williams to the air again. Still looking to his right. Headed to the end zone. And that is how we will wrap this one up. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this